What if I told you some small Italian 200 lire coins are worth not just hundreds, but thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars? These tiny treasures hide big secrets. Stay with me as we reveal the top 3 most expensive 200 lire coins that could change your life forever. Let's start with the basics. The 200 lire coin was first made in Italy in 1977. At that time, Italy was dealing with rising prices and changing money values. The country needed stronger, longer-lasting coins. So they started making coins out of aluminum bronze, a golden-colored metal. These coins were small, light, and easy to carry. The front side of the coin showed a woman's head with the words Repubblica Italiana, which means Italian Republic. On the back, it showed the value L.200 and a gear symbol, which stood for Italian industry and work. These coins were made for everyday use, so millions of them were made each year. But something strange happened in 1979. That year, a small number of 200 lire coins were made with big minting mistakes. These are now known as error coins. Error coins are coins that were made wrong by the factory. They could be the wrong shape, wrong size, wrong metal, or have designs that look strange or off. Most of the time, the factory catches these mistakes and melts the bad coins. But sometimes, a few of them slip through. That's what happened in 1979. And now, those few coins that survived are worth a huge amount of money. So what kind of errors were found on the 1979 200 lire? There are a few different ones. Some coins were struck more than once, meaning the image on the coin looks doubled or blurry. Others were made off-center, meaning the design is not in the middle. Some were made on the wrong kind of metal. This is called a wrong planchet error. For example, instead of the usual golden color, the coin might look silver or copper. This means it was made on a disc meant for a different coin, either from another country or a different Italian coin. These mistakes are very rare and very valuable to collectors. One of the most famous 1979 errors was a coin that was made on the wrong planchet. This coin looked totally different from the normal 200 lire. Experts believe it may have been struck on a foreign coin blank by accident. This kind of mistake doesn't happen often, and when it does, collectors will pay big money to own it. Some of these rare error coins have sold for $80,000, $100,000, and even up to $150,000 at auctions. Imagine holding a small coin in your hand and knowing it's worth more than a brand new car or even a small house. So now you might be wondering, how can you tell if you have one of these rare coins? First, check the date. The coin must say 1979. Then, look at the weight. A normal 200 lire coin should weigh about 5 grams. If yours feels too light or too heavy, that could be a clue. Look at the color too. If it doesn't look golden like normal, it might be made from the wrong metal. Look closely at the design. If the pictures or letters look weird, doubled, or off-center, that could also mean you have an error coin. Even small differences can be important, so take your time and use a magnifying glass if you need to. The best thing you can do if you think you have a rare 1979 coin is to take it to a coin expert. These experts are called numismatists. They know how to test coins and tell you if it's real and how much it might be worth. You can also send the coin to a professional grading company, like NGC or PCGS, who can grade your coin, seal it in a case, and give it an official certificate. This helps prove the coin is real and makes it easier to sell if you want to. Now you may be asking, who buys these coins? Why would anyone pay $150,000 for a small piece of metal? The answer is simple. Collectors love rare things. Just like people collect rare art, watches, or cars, there are people who collect rare coins. Some collectors are willing to pay big money for coins that no one else has, especially coins with stories, history, and unique mistakes. The 1979 error coin is one of those rare gems. It's part of history, and it's extremely hard to find. Many people have these coins sitting in jars or old wallets without knowing what they are worth. That's why videos like this are important. You might have one of these coins right now and not even know it. Or your parents or grandparents might have some old coins tucked away. This is your chance to go look. Search through your old coins. Check every 1979 200 lire you find, and keep your eyes open. You might just find the lucky one. If you don't have one yet, don't worry. Keep looking at flea markets, antique stores, coin shops, and even online auctions. Sometimes, people sell rare coins without knowing how valuable they really are. You could get lucky and find one for a few dollars and later discover it's worth thousands. So to wrap it up, the 1979 Italy 200 Lire era coin is one of the rarest and most valuable modern coins in the world. Because of strange minting mistakes, a few coins from that year are now worth between $80,000 and $150,000. These coins are very hard to find, but not impossible. With careful eyes, a little patience, and some luck, you could find one and change your life. Always check your old coins. You never know when one small piece of metal could become your biggest treasure. Now let's talk about this coin. The 200 Lire coin was used in Italy for many years before the euro. It was made of aluminum bronze, which gives it a gold color. It was light and small, easy to carry in your pocket. The front side of the coin shows a woman's face, which stands for Italy, and the words Repubblica Italiana. The back side shows a gear, the year of the coin, and the number 200 for its value. Most of these coins are not worth more than a few dollars today. But a few coins from 1986 are very different. In 1986, something strange happened in the mint, the place where coins are made. A few coins were made with big mistakes. These are called error coins. These coins are not supposed to happen. They are accidents. But when they do happen, and a few escape the factory, they become very rare. Collectors love these coins because they are hard to find. And when something is rare, people are willing to pay big money for it. There are a few kinds of errors that make these coins so special. One kind is when the coin was made on the wrong metal. This is called a wrong planchet. The normal 200 Lire coin has a golden color, but the error coins might look silver or copper or even dark gray. This happens when the metal disc used for the coin was not the right one. Another kind of error is called off-center. That's when the coin is not lined up right during the strike. The design might be too far to one side, or part of it might be missing. Some coins also have a double strike, which means the machine hit the coin twice by mistake. This causes the letters or pictures to look like they are doubled or blurry. All of these mistakes make the coin rare and worth more. But the most valuable 1986 coins have a mix of these errors, like being made on the wrong metal and also being off-center or double-struck. These are the ones that can sell for over $100,000. Even one coin like this in good shape can change someone's life. So how do you know if you have one of these coins? First, look at the year. It must say 1986. Then look at the color. If it doesn't look like gold, it could be an error. If it looks silver or copper, that's a big sign. Next, check the weight. A normal 200 Lire coin should weigh about 5 grams. If your coin is lighter or heavier, it might have been made on the wrong metal. Look at the design too. Is it off-center? Are the pictures or words blurry or doubled? These are all signs of rare errors. You don't need fancy tools to check your coin. A good light and a magnifying glass can help. If you think your coin looks different, it's a good idea to show it to a coin expert. This person is called a numismatist. You can also send your coin to a grading company like NGC or PCGS. They will check the coin, grade it, and give it a report. This makes the coin easier to sell and can help you get a higher price. Now you might be asking, why would someone pay $159,000 for one coin? It's because these coins are so rare that they almost never show up. When one does, collectors from all over the world want it. It becomes a kind of race to see who will buy it. It's not just about the coin. It's about owning something that almost no one else has. That feeling is very special for collectors. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises. Some people buy coins as a hobby, others as an investment, but the people who know what to look for can find real treasures. The 1986 200 Lire era coin from South Italy is one of those treasures. Most people don't even know it exists. That's why it's so exciting. You might find one in your home, in a coin shop, or even in an old wallet from a trip to Italy. Even if you don't find one right away, don't give up. Keep looking. Go to flea markets, antique stores, or ask family members if they have any old coins. You never know. Many of these rare coins are found by accident. Someone might have had it for years and never knew what it was worth. The good news is that coin collecting is easier than ever. You can learn online, watch videos like this, and join groups where people talk about rare coins. You can also buy books or use coin apps to help you check your coins. Every coin has a story, and some have a price that will blow your mind. To sum it all up, the 1986 South Italy 200 Lire coin with a rare error is one of the most valuable coins in modern Italian history. It might look like a normal coin, but with the right mistake, it could be worth between $92,000 and $159,000. That's life-changing money. And the best part? One of these coins might be out there, waiting for someone like you to find it. So go check your coins. Look for that 1986 date. Pay attention to the color, the weight, and the design. If anything looks strange, don't ignore it. You might be looking at a rare coin worth more than a car or even a house. The 200 Lire coin was common in Italy before the euro. People used it every day. It was first made in 1977 and used until 2001. These coins were made from a golden-colored metal called aluminum bronze. The coin is small and light. On the front, you see a woman's head, showing the idea of Italy as a strong country. On the back, you see a gear shape, the coin's value, and the year it was made. In 1995, many of these coins were made. Most of them are not worth more than $1 now. But a few coins made that year were not normal. They had mistakes. These are called error coins, and that's where the story gets exciting. Error coins happen when something goes wrong during the coin-making process. Sometimes, the metal is wrong. Sometimes, the design is not placed right. Sometimes, the machine hits the coin twice or presses it with the wrong tools. Most of the time, the mint finds these mistakes and melts the coins down. But sometimes, a few escape and get used like normal money. These are the rare coins that collectors dream about. And in 1995, a few of these error coins were made and sent out to the public. These coins are now worth a fortune. One kind of error is the wrong metal, also called the wrong planchet. The 200 Lire coin should be golden in color, but some 1995 coins were made using the wrong blank. They might look silver or copper or even dark gray. This makes the coin rare right away. Another kind of error is off-center. This means the coin design is not in the middle. Part of the picture or letters might be missing. You can spot this by just looking closely. There are also double strike errors. These happen when the machine hits the coin twice. It makes the letters or face look blurry or repeated. There are even coins with rotated sides, where the front and back don't line up right. All of these errors make the coin very rare. And when a coin is rare, collectors will pay big money. A normal 1995 200 Lire coin is not worth much, but an error coin from that year can be worth $99,000 or more. Some very rare ones, with more than one kind of error, have sold for over $170,000. That's why people all over the world are looking for this coin. Only a few exist. And one of them might be sitting in your drawer or an old coin jar. So how do you know if your 1995 coin is the rare one? First, look at the year. It must say 1995. Then look at the color. If it is not golden, if it looks silver, copper, or strange, that could be a clue. Then check the weight. A normal 200 Lire coin weighs about 5 grams. If your coin feels too light or too heavy, that's another clue. Look at the design. Is it in the center? Do the words look normal? Are the edges clean or strange? Any small difference can be a big deal. Sometimes, coins with small errors are worth even more if they are in perfect shape. If you find a coin that looks different, don't clean it. Cleaning a coin can lower its value. Put it in a safe place and take it to a coin expert. You can also send it to a grading company. These companies, like NGC or PCGS, will check your coin and give it a grade. If it is a rare error, they will put it in a special case with a certificate. That way, you know it's real. And collectors will trust that it is real if you ever decide to sell it. Now, you may ask, who buys these coins? Why would someone pay over $100,000 for one coin? The answer is simple. People love rare things. Some collect coins for fun. Others do it as an investment. And when a coin is both rare and has a story, it becomes even more special. A 1995 200 Lire error coin is not just money, it's a mistake that turned into treasure. It's a part of history. And owning something that rare feels amazing to collectors. Some people have found rare coins in old family boxes. Others find them in flea markets or second-hand stores. One person even bought a bag of old coins for just a few dollars and found a coin worth thousands. It can happen to anyone. That's why it's good to check. Ask your parents or grandparents if they have old coins.